And so some of this healing, it really is, I mean, a lot of it is on an energetic level, and using these different modalities to enhance the journey of recovery is so powerful and so profound. And I literally never could have imagined that my life would be the way it is today. Like, thinking back to almost 5 years ago when I was, you know, in my bathtub in New York City, like making the attempt to leave this planet.
Wow. Wow. That was only 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Man.
So, and like, I just have been able to find this deep sense of self-love and self-acceptance, where the condition that I can identify now, like beginning all of the self-loathing, alopecia, like losing my hair at such a young age, it's continued to remain present in my life. And being in recovery and using these tools, especially the healing sounds of crystal bowls, have helped me to find so much self-love and acceptance of that, and to see that if this is the way that God wants me to be, God, the universe, love, that's how I consider it, like, who am I to say otherwise? And so it was just over a year ago that I ended up shaving my head completely and saying, I surrender. I accept this. I accept myself. It's not the hair that makes me Susy. It's not the clothing that makes me Susy. It's not the things. It's me. It's my light. It's my love and my gifts that I get to share with the world. And to be able to accept that has been so incredible. And again, something I never would have imagined possible.
Right. Right. And especially, you know, as a woman, I mean, that's one of the things for women. It's like, you know, we do the hair thing, you know, right? It's like we fix it up and we curl it and we color it and we go in and we get it cut and all of that stuff. And how scary, or even was it? Maybe you were just even at that point and so aware and so awakened to yourself and the self-love and self-acceptance that when you made the decision to shave your head, was there fear for you in that moment, or worry or anxiety, or was it just a knowing? I just know, and that's it. I'm just called to do this and just be done with that.
Both. Absolutely both.
Yeah.
Like, it was like this inner voice telling me, like, this is the next step. You know, like, this is it. Like, let go, Susy. Like, be free. Because I mean, I had become a prisoner of it, where like, I had tried to hide it. I didn't want anyone to see. I didn't want people to know. So I would wear it in a ponytail and I would spray it with hairspray. And then when it got to a certain point, I was wearing a wig. And then I did start to speak out on social media and in my life about, you know, what it's like to wear a wig. But even still, it's like, okay, who am I? Who am I without hair? Like you said, it's such a big part of the female identity in the society that we live in, you know, and the ritual of it, like the styling of it. And I mean, I had blonde hair and I have 3 younger sisters, and we were known as the 4 blonde Schieffelin girls. So it's like, am I still going to be a part of my family? I remember my sister moved to China, and when she did, she didn't want to stand out so much. And so she dyed her hair brown, and my mom was like, that's not okay, jokingly. But I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, am I still going to be a part of my family in the same way? Am I lovable? You know, at that point I was single. Like, am I going to be able to attract a partner who will think I'm beautiful? And what became so clear, and what has become even more clear and just finally landed in taking that leap of faith, is that of course I'm beautiful. Of course I'm lovable, if not more than ever, because I let myself be seen, you know? I'm not trying to hide anything or cover anything up. Like, I know that my beauty comes from within, and that's what really matters. You know, everyone ages, and we all shift and we all grow, and everyone has something. And whether it's, you know, a scar or a freckle or a bald spot, or, you know, we all have something that we can use, or that we're given as an opportunity to say, like, is this going to be the thing that holds me back and I like attach to as a thing to make me feel small or ugly or not good enough? Or can I say, this is something that's given to me as a gift to help me recognize my true beauty?
Right.
So when I went to shave my head, I mean, I was definitely nervous. It was a really emotional day. But it just felt so aligned. And as I've come to learn as a teacher and as a healer and facilitator and meditation practitioner on a very personal level, like there's always going to be that voice in your head that's saying, you know, you can't, you shouldn't, what if? It's going to be there. Like that negative mind, it's a part of the mind. In Kundalini Yoga, we say there's a negative mind, a positive mind, and a neutral mind. And the negative mind is designed to keep us safe, but it's also going to keep us small. And so what I've learned is to befriend that negative mind, that little inner voice that says you can't, and just say, okay, I see you, I hear you, I love you, but I'm going to trust and I'm going to find the courage to step into what feels true for me.
Right. And do you say that out loud then, Susy, to that negative mind? Do you say that out loud? Like, I hear you, I love you, but, you know, and I appreciate you trying to protect me, but I'm going to do this thing anyways. Or is it, do you keep that inside, or is it an outwardly conversation that you're having with the negative mind?
It depends on the situation. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it is. Like if I have especially like a big event or something that I'm really feeling nervous about, to say like, okay, it's going to be okay, Susy. Like you've got this, you know, I love you. It's going to be okay. And then sometimes it is the internal, you know, self-dialogue. And then sometimes it's writing about it. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is write about it. And that's something else that was so healing for me on my journey was I wrote to my alopecia. I wrote to it. I wrote a letter and I said, dear alopecia, what are you here to teach me? You know? And I wrote about everything that it brought up and all of the pain and the heartache and the fear. And then I just said, I love you. You know, I see that you're my teacher. I want to receive these teachings. And the letters evolved over time to like, what are you here to teach me? To like, thank you for these teachings. Thank you for this gift. And today I really do feel like it's been my greatest teacher. It led me to every experience that I needed to go through to grow into what I have become today.
Yeah. Isn't that, and I think if we can understand that, and the more people that get to hear that message and know that that thing that has been the most painful and devastating thing in their lives can literally be the thing that sets them free, that it is showing up as a teacher and it's showing up in a way that really is loving and caring and compassionate. It just may not feel like that at the beginning if you're not aware of it, but that is the thing that frees us. It's the thing that feels like it's holding us back or making us feel small. It literally can be the thing that completely frees us. Susy, I have so many questions to ask you, and I have so many paths I want to go down here, and we are going to completely run out of time. I think I need 3 hours with you. So I want to ask you if you would be willing to come back and continue this conversation with me, because we are so not done. It's like we're just in the middle of it, and all of a sudden 30 minutes is gone.
Yes. Absolutely. I would love to. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Because this is, I'm enthralled in this conversation, and I'm writing notes frantically. And then I find myself not writing anything and just listening and just being in it and in the moment with you. And that's a testament to you and your energy. And I'm so grateful for you and your time. And I want the listeners to know, because you do so much beautiful work between being a sound healer and a Reiki master and a Kundalini yoga teacher and a sobriety coach. And I know that you have other things that are going on. You do breath work. You do so many things. And I want the listeners to be able to reach you. And the easiest way to do that, would it be to go to your website, The Copper Vessel? Is that correct?
Yes, thecoppervessel.com. Or if you're on Instagram, you can find me on there. I'm The Copper Vessel. There's lots of information out there about all of my offerings. And I also do a lot of work, as you know, with other healers and teachers who are looking to tap into their gifts and then find a way to share them with the world and build a business out of it.
Right. Yes, absolutely. All right. Awesome. So, for all of the listeners out there, whether you are a coach or already a healer and you want more instruction or how to get in touch with that, go deeper with that, Susy is phenomenal because had the beautiful opportunity to work with you, I think for 3 days or 4 days in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing, just amazing. So all of that information to contact Susy and the work that she does and the offerings that she has is at thecoppervessel.com and on Instagram, thecoppervessel.com. And that information will also be on the show notes. So if you didn't get a chance to write it down, don't worry. It will all be in print and there will be links right there and you can click it and shoot right over to Susy. So thank you so much for this part. And I just can't wait to do this again and ask all of these fabulous questions and get your wisdom and your insights on it. And I'm just so grateful, Susy. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me. I'm sending you so much love and I can't wait to chat again soon.
Oh, thank you so much. And so much love back to you. And I can't wait either. And for all of the listeners, thank you so much for being here. And be sure to come back next week so you hear the second part of this conversation with Susy. Much love to you all. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you for spending time with us today. Please go to nadahogan.com for show notes and other information you can use right away. If you like what you heard here, please subscribe to our show and don't forget to rate and review right there on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your shows. And don't forget to tell your friends about it. We'll see you next week.